Steeler Nation, yes, it is over, man. It is over. The losing streak is over. It's your man, Kev Easy. It's the morning after. The Pittsburgh Steelers win this game against the Denver Broncos 27-19. Whew. It was a good game to watch, yo. To me, it wasn't a nail biter at the end. But some Steelers fans, they might have said it was a nail biter at the end. But I just like the way that we was able to put the game together overall. Offense, defense, special teams. Our punter. Yeah, I can't leave him out, man. Presley Harvin. I don't like punting, but if we going to punt, we might as well get a good one. And he had a lot of good ones yesterday. Hey, man, Big Ben. 15-25, 253 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now, if you go back and listen to the live, it's actually still up there on Instagram. I actually was like, if we was going to win this game, I said something about the running game. I'll get into that in a second. But I also said about Big Ben, because shout out to Jersey Connect on the live. He said Big Ben would have a good game. And I said, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But he can't turn the ball over. He turned the ball over by fumbling, but overall, his numbers, I said, for us to be successful, Ben shouldn't throw more than 25 to 30 times. Ben only threw 25 times, y'all, for 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Now, he threw a couple balls that could have got intercepted, but they didn't, so I ain't going to talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm going to just leave it just like that. Oh, man. Big Ben, I think just the type of offense and the play calling and the fact that the running game was working, everything that we complain about our offense, it starts to look better because we can actually run the ball. We're running the ball. So Ben can basically do those little quick passes here and there because you have to kind of account for Najee at this point because he's getting 4, 5, 6 yards to carry and he might mess around and break one for 20, So that's when our offense starts to look like a good offense, So Ben was able to do his thing for the most part, man. Like I said, he missed a few throws, but overall the play selection, it kind of helped. It kind of helped, man. He was able to see where everybody was at. I saw a point where he was really in the I don't want to say in the zone, but he was in a zone, at a while. Where he was able to pump fake twice, turn, hit Claypool, bam, Claypool, put the hand in the ground, spin around, go up. You already know, man. It was good to see. It was good to see, man. But Najee Harris, man, my guy, Najee Harris, 23 carries for $122 on the ground and a touchdown. My man finally got a touchdown, and he got it in Najee fashion by jumping over the line. Shout out to Najee, man. First 100-yard game. It's not going to be his last because our offensive line, yes, I said it, our offensive line is getting better each game. And they're continuing, it's just only getting better. It's only getting better, yo. Chooks came back. And I guess that was like a burst-footed line. So, yo, we got Chooks back. Let's put it together, put our hands in the dirt. I would have to shout out the coaches, too, because I heard, and I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but I'm going to just say it's a rumor, that 2 of our offensive line coaches wasn't seeing eye to eye. They would tell linemen one thing. One would tell the lineman one thing, and one would tell the other lineman another thing. So it's like, all right, man. I don't know if someone got fired. I don't know if they was like, yo, y'all better put y'all stuff together. But our offensive line is playing better. These last 2 games has been good. I won't say great. We have a Pro Bowler on our offensive line. We don't. But as a collective group, you fight. You can just move a guy an inch. If you can move a guy an inch just to give Najee some type of light, he going to make stuff happen, man. He going to make stuff happen. But shout out to everybody else that came in and contributed, man. Benny Snell came in, 5 carries, 20 yards. Average of 4 yards, So salute to Benny. Kalen Ballage, I was a little disappointed, man. I don't know if it was because he didn't really play that much, but he wasn't really running like Kalen Ballage in the preseason. He was doing a lot of East Coast, West Coast stuff, and that's not what I like. You know, in the preseason, he was straightforward. Like, I'm at it. You know, so even Big Ben, you know, he got sacked, so he got -1. But hey, man, the star of the receivers, I'll give it to two guys, man. The guy that set it off and the guy that closed it. The guy that set it off, he only had 2 catches, but that's all he really needed, was Deontay Johnson. He had a touchdown grab on the first drive, but he had 2 catches for 72 yards. So dang. But in the second half, really the fourth quarter, fourth quarter, it was this guy, Chase Claypool, 5 catches for 130 yards. And I believe the reason why he was able to start going off is unfortunately, when Juju went down, you know what I mean? Yesterday, I was like, Juju, he look like he don't take pain well, you right? But after hearing what I heard, it might be, you know, season-ending surgery. I mean, not surgery, season-ending injury. Excuse me. It's the morning after, yo. I ain't even had my coffee yet. I don't even drink coffee. But I didn't even have my breakfast yet, man. But it's all good. It was all good. It wasn't good just a week ago. I'm going to say that next week. It was all good a week ago because we're going to get another win. We're going to stack them up. I'm going to even shave later, you feel me? Like, not like fully shaved, but I'm going to line myself up later because it's like we finally won. I can clean up a little bit. But, yeah, man, Chase Claypool dominated when he had to pretty much fill Juju's shoes. And I think whatever happens with Juju, man, if we bring him back or whatever, if we bring him back, we have to just put Chase Claypool in that slot position, man. Wherever Juju's at on the field, we need to put that man Claypool there, man, because he's balling. I want to shout out Cody White. You had an opportunity to make a big play, man. I'm rooting for you, man. You was doing your thing in the preseason. Last time you came in, during the season, you made some catches. But, yo, you had to make that catch. That was a catch you had to make, man. But it's all good, though. I have a feeling you'll have more opportunities. You never really know what's going to happen. But defense. Oh, excuse me. If I even get into the defense, let me just give out who I think the offensive player of the day is. I'm going to have to go with Najee Harris. Granted, you can easily give it to Claypool too. But I feel like Claypool's opportunity came at the expense of Juju going down. Now, you can give him some points for stepping up. But I would like to just give the offensive player of the award to a guy that really got it, that really got what he deserved as far as like some openings in the offensive line. And he was able to make the best out of it, man. Najee Harris. Like I said, the dude had 122 yards on the ground, 20 yards in the air. That's more yards than he had last week. And on top of that, he didn't really play too much in the fourth because he was going through a calf issue, man. And they said it was about 80 degrees out there, so a lot of players is cramping up. I seen some Broncos players cramp up, but it's all good, man. It's the price of football, man. As long as they come back, we good. Juju may not come back. Man, bro, I hope we bring you back. I don't want you to go out like that. I may criticize you every now and then, man, but it is not for your off the field stuff. But it's like, yo, man, like the dude energy for the receivers, he does a lot for those guys, man. But we're going to see how they hold up in Juju's absence, man. So that's the offense. The defense, everyone on every level did pretty good, man. Cam Hayward held it down for the D linemen. Wormley did some good stuff. Henry Madu had a sack. Salute them, Henry Madu. Who else was up in there? Isaiah Loudermilk could have had one, but we accepted the penalty, so that kind of took that out of there. Unless Teddy Bridgewater was over the line, the scrimmage, but I don't think he was. I don't think he made it back. Devin Bush had a sack as well. He ended up leaving the game. Add him to the growing crew. But hopefully he's good, man. Devin Bush is good. For early, he's going through a lot, man. He's getting nicked up a whole lot. Injuries on top of injuries, man. This hopefully he'll be able to come back. It's not too serious, but that's unfortunate, man. But the linebackers did their thing. Joe Schobert in the middle. Robert Spillane, when he had to come in, he did the best he could. TJ causing havoc. He didn't get sacked, but you know, TJ was doing the thing. You know, he had a tackle, a nice tackle for loss, but TJ was definitely wreaking havoc. Alex Highsmith was doing the same. I believe he ended up leaving, but I'm not sure. I'm not too sure on that. But I'm gonna just say this right now. I'm gonna give the offensive player of the game. Excuse me, the defensive player of the game. I'm gonna give that award to the guy that was the most entertaining, hindsight, the most entertaining defender to watch yesterday. That was James Pierre. James Pierre, like I said, he gave up 2 plays. Like, he gave up a touchdown, and he messed up on a play. But he was able to get it back 2 times, man. And the last time was sweet. It was sweet. It was the sweet science of victory. And you got to appreciate it. And it's funny because I honestly feel like I saw the moment where James Pierre was like, oh, I got y'all. I know what y'all doing. Like, where James, I want to actually hear what he had to say at the end of the game. But it seems like it was a moment towards the end of the game where he caught on, like, yo, y'all trying to really pick on me. All right, I see what y'all trying to do. And he was able to get the pick. He basically ran a route for Cameron Sutton, man, who is a nice receiver. So James Pierre, his job is hard, but, you know, he going to give up a play. And it's funny because James Pierre is reminding me of William Gay, because William Gay wasn't the fastest guy. He'll give up a play, but he'll get it. He'll make up for it right back. So shout out to James Pierre, man, defensive player of the game. I could easily give it to Cam, but you got to reward somebody that was entertaining like that, man. Because, you know, football is entertainment. It's a sport, but, you know, we got to be entertained too. That's why they get paid like that. Minkah Fitzpatrick came back. He did his thing. He had a tackle for loss, a couple nice tackles, man. Shout out to Minkah and Terrell Edmonds denying, the Patrick kid. I'm not sure, but Terrell Edmonds was doing his thing too. So salute to everybody, even down to Presley Harvin. He had a crazy punt. I think it was a 60-yard punt. Let me see. Yeah, 63-yard punt on one of his punts. He only punted twice. You know, so he had a 63-yarder. That was fire because it definitely flipped the field. And I don't think that the Broncos scored on that drive. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But you know, it's the morning after, y'all. I'm tired. But, yeah, man. So Presley Harvin would get special teams player of the game. So salute to him. We used more tight ends. All our tight ends got catches. Gentry got a catch. Pat got a catch. Ebron got a catch. And they were blocking for Najee Harris. And we also used Derek Watt. I like the direction we going because if we can succeed in that, we can succeed and pile up these dubs, man. Get back in the race. Now, it helps in our favor that the Green Bay Packers took care of the Bengals in overtime. So they almost messed that up. And also, the Cleveland Browns, I believe they gave up a stinker as well. They gave up 47 points to the Young Bulls. So it's all good. It's all good, man. We back. We looking for the Ravens to lose tonight. We get closer, man. We going to do that thing. It's Kev Easy. And it's the morning after. Make sure y'all check out everything, man. IG, Stills for 7 podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know, make sure you do that and do it well. Very well. Make sure you guys also check out the Venture Season Network. We got Nick and 30. We got Venture Season Podcast. And we got some more things on the way. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Everything is in the description box. It's your man, Kev Easy.